to another episode of the 20-somethings podcast, where we know everything and nothing at the same damn time. I'm your host, Corrupts.
And I'm New Rev.
And we back.
I think at this point, though, I'm Mo, guys. I'm Mo.
Yeah.
You know, New Rev is my rap name. So
Yeah, no,
Mo,
I think
man.
you
Y'all
should
know
keep it
me
Mo.
long enough now.
How was your week, man?
So far, so good.
A week is a week.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
we didn't even tell the pod that we started working together.
I know, man. How dope is that? It's very cool.
Not that dope.
Oh,
I don't really like it.
What?
But anyway, so we started working together. You've probably been there for, I want to say, what, 4 months? 3 months?
Nah, 3 months. Yeah,
3 months?
Going on 3, because I started in March, like mid-March, March 18th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, how do you like working together?
I love it. It would be, I'll tell you what, it would be probably a little bit better if it was like retail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you get, it's a lot more liberties in retail. But
yeah, this is like an office setting type of job.
So there's a lot more, you gotta be a little more professional and all that.
By the book.
Yeah, whatever. So I love it. I still try to do my brotherly duties, annoy her and hug her and give her kisses on the cheek and just mess with her.
That's things that I don't even want him to do when we're at home.
Right.
So.
Right. But I just, listen, I adore my sister. She's amazing. She's precious to me. And I hold her near and dear to my heart. And so it is what it is.
I don't like working with him. I'm going to be honest. I don't like it because I feel a sense of responsibility for him that I just was not used to feeling. Like, I went in there, I've been at my job for now like 4 years. So I'm used to going in there and like only worrying about myself. And it's not that I need to worry about him because he's obviously grown and older than me. But I feel like, okay, is he doing everything right? Is he saying the right things? Is he's we've had some problems because he's very affectionate and very touchy and he likes to hug. And I'm like, bro, this is not that type of setting. Like, get the fuck off of these women. Like, I'm just always like watching you. Like, I'm like.
No, for real,
what
bro. Like this morning, bro, I really wish I was a teleporter. I was really about to teleport and beat the shit out. Like, I really wanted to knock you out, bro.
I'm looking at his location. You're getting, first of all, we have to be to work at a specific time. And it's a dumb specific time, but it's a specific time.
Facts.
And if I'm looking at your location and you're still home.
Yeah.
And you're still home, that's a problem. I'm like, bro, you're still on probation. They will fire your ass. Like, I don't know why he thinks that's just, you've been fired before.
Here's the thing. I know the route. I know how to get to work, and I'm going to get there. Now, I'm going to be real. Praise the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely was a little late leaving this morning. And I admit, I had some unexpected things happen this morning. But,
were you late today?
No, I was.
You were on time?
I was before time.
Okay.
I was before time. I got there before the time. You understand? So I was good. That was the Lord. Because I definitely prayed and was like, God, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm leaving out a little late. And mind you, let me just give out some context. I'm never late. This is the first job where I can actually say, like, yo, I've been diligent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's had a problem with that in the past.
Yeah, you feel me? And I am on time. I was late one time this week. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I actually technically would not have been late if I did not go to Starbucks. I was about 3 minutes late because I went to Starbucks.
Those are decisions, though. You don't choose Starbucks over being on time when you're on a probation period. That's
fair
just
enough.
some
That's
reckless ass shit.
No,
and this is what I'm talking about. I feel a sense of responsibility. Because when he's late, you know who they come asking? Even though we don't live together. They come asking me, where is he at? And of course, I'm going to fucking tell you he's in the building because we got to, come on, we got to keep it G. We got to keep it G. So I'm going to say he's in the building. And then my boss goes, you sure? I'm like, yeah. Why wouldn't I be sure? Of course he's in the building. But Yeah. So
Yeah.
again, the sense of responsibility.
But they don't really do that. I don't know why they ever had to come. I've never been late other than this one time this
Yeah,
week.
but they're waiting for you to fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion.
Right.
Like, yeah, they
100%.
smile in your face. You know, they like you, but
They don't.
they're waiting for him to fuck up. And it's even worse because he's my brother. So it's like, okay, you know?
And I'm the only new person that got hired in like 3 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, but nah, man, I'm keeping it. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real, man. I'm keeping it copacetic. You know?
Yeah. So are you liking it though?
Yeah, I like my job. I do.
And what about the people?
Yeah. For the most part, people are cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's corporate.
It's corporate.
Corporate America.
Hi, how are ya?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not gonna lie though. You're also the coworker that I kind of stay away from because you like to talk early sometimes, like in the morning.
Yo, sometimes I'll be honest, I have ADHD and I take my meds, and so that will absolutely, or the coffee. You know, I just started taking coffee. That's why I made the decision to be late and get Starbucks that day, because I was very much just,
you needed the caffeine.
I really needed that caffeine, because I will, you know, if I don't feel like I'm stimulated and feel like I'm gonna be like have the energy, I just feel really kind of like out of it, and I don't want to be bothered, man.
Yeah, clearly caffeine is more important than unemployment. So anyway, but yo, yeah, you already got written up. Do you want to tell them why you got written up? Again, the sense of responsibility that I feel.
I actually forgot about this part. So all right, let me tell y'all this straight up. For about a month, I was watching UFC on the computer,
on the clock.
and you know, there was a lot of downtime, and I put UFC on to pass that time, and I was still checking in. I was still doing my job. I still was doing the job thoroughly. It wasn't hard. So like for me, you know what I'm saying, I was like, yo, we could go on YouTube. So I thought I was being a little slick, because they got this like thing on the site for the company we work for, where they got a YouTube link to tell you about people's stories. I was like, oh shoot, we got YouTube. So I clicked on the link, acting like I'm watching these people's stories and shit. I did, you know. And then I put on UFC and some BJJ, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm into, and I practice.
Blowjobs?
No, BJJ, not BJ, brother.
Okay.
You know. So anyways, I put on jiu-jitsu and I put on UFC, and I'm watching the fight. And man, one day, man, don't know how this happened, but I have my suspicions. But you know, yeah, basically one of the ass man, right? Assistant manager.
Which is such a funny ass name, the ass man.
I got that from,
God forbid they want to move up in the corporate ladder.
First of all, shout out to the show with Seth Rogen and goodness gracious, I'm so sorry. Rose Byrne. I cannot remember their name right now because I took a shot of tequila and it's pretty strong. However, anyway, so yeah, and they said that she zoomed in on the camera to see. I'm like, bro, that's pretty specific. I almost feel like one of my coworkers you know what I'm saying, saw that I had a tab open and then said something, but I ain't.
And I'm not even gonna lie, they look at the cameras. They for sure, like, they're one screen cameras, like they're looking at the cameras, other screen they're probably doing their work. So the ass man, definitely they're looking at the cameras, but I don't know if the zooming in is that clear. Bro. I mean, these cameras are like fucking from 1960.
No,
so
seriously,
I don't know if they're that clear, but regardless.
So yeah,
this is the type of shit I'm talking about, though.
I know, but
this is the shit I'm talking about, and it scares me because he doesn't have the best employment history, in my opinion. So I'm like always like, literally, I'm on him. I'm on him.
But I'll be real with y'all. Yo, I hit it big. I'm trying to stay at this job, yo.
For how long?
Like, as long as the good Lord let me, man. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm trying to think, your adult years, how long have you been at a job? I'm not talking laser tag when you were fucking 18, but like your adult years, how long have you been at a job?
A year and some change.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's mild.
It's very mild.
Yeah. You know, one thing I do like about working with you is that like we can talk shit about our coworkers because you know exactly
Who?
like
Yeah.
literally first day he gets there, I didn't even have to tell him. He knows which one stinks, which you know, he knows which one talks a lot. He was on it. I didn't even have to tell him. He's like, yo, this chick, let's call her Karen. This chick is rocking. Like, he's like, bro, is she showering? I'm like, that's the question that we're
Yeah.
all wondering.
But interestingly enough, and I hope everything's okay with her, but she's a cool chick.
Yeah.
She's great to talk to. It's just that she has these periods of funk. Yeah. And it's very weird because it's like weird. It's almost as if like, I don't know. It's a type of funk where it's like, I don't want to say she doesn't bathe.
Yeah. But you know what a theory around the job is?
What?
And forgive me, but they think that she's basically in the morning, she's having sex and like being ejaculated in. I don't know if we can, but being ejaculated in, and like that's the smell. I don't know. That's the theory because it's not a everyday, but it's definitely sometimes consecutive.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie,
hey,
it's consecutive.
Yo,
it's not a good
yo,
smell,
is that
guys.
really what's happening right now?
I don't know, but it's
that's the theory.
It's not a good. You know, it really shocks me because she has a husband, and so it's like, are you not smelling that? You're going down on that. I don't know. Like,
yo, that's what I'm saying. Damn, that's an interesting theory because that would
make sense. And then you're just not showering.
You're just not showering after you got that funky sex. Yo.
So, ladies, I mean, shower, pee after. You know, do take the precautions. But yeah, I think she's
Wow, that is a very interesting theory.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you have any coworker that you're like really fond of?
Oh yeah.
You don't have to like say their name.
Yeah, no, but we it's one.
Yeah.
Definitely that one. And then I like another one who's like a little higher than me. And then I like talking to another one. No, there's a woman who does our payroll and she's like maybe hitting 70. Yeah,
and she's like, yo, if your brother was 10 years younger,
she told me
she's like, I'd be on him. And I'm like,
I told her if I was just 10 years older, we could probably make it work.
I mean, she seems like she gets down.
I told her that yesterday.
And she's not, she literally doesn't live far from us.
Really?
I think maybe on a good night.
I may have to go have some pie with her and sit and, you know what I'm saying, sit and talk with her, you know.
Why pie, bro?
Listen, pie is a great icebreaker of a dessert.
Man.
And she look like she can make a mean pie.
Pie brings me back to life.
The movie?
Yeah. I don't like nothing about that.
Look, man, we've been traveling all day.
Yeah, let's go.
All we want is some coffee and a couple of slices of pie. Is that all right?
No. These are whites-only pies.
But do you have any Negro pies?
Let's,
only pie.
Why only pie? All right. So let's get into our 20-somethings question. So the 20-somethings question today is, how long can you stay at your partner's place before you start thinking it's time to go home? Or is there even a time limit? I know for me, like I said, I'm obviously I'm in my 20s, and so we're in the stage of like being on our own, getting our own apartment, shit like that. And my boyfriend actually just moved into his apartment, like, I don't know, a couple months ago. And I'm realizing there is a limit. Mm-hmm. Don't you think there's a limit?
Mm-hmm.
So what is your limit? How long can you stay at your partner's place before you start thinking, all right, it's time to go home? Or vice versa, it's time for them to go home?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't like going to my partner's place.
And why is that? I feel like guys who have their own place are not fond of going to their girl's place.
I don't want to go to her place because, for one, she already annoyed me too much to get over there. And it's like, now that I'm over there, like, all right, it's now, granted, it's a nice crib, it's chill. You feel me? But I don't want to go over there because I got everything I need at my crib. And also, it's like, yo, man, my cat, man, like, I don't want to leave him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So, but she prefers for you to go over her house sometimes, like 50-50, I guess.
in a way, I mean, not even really a 50-50, but like maybe even 60-40.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
This is not horrible.
It's not, but I'm not. I mean, listen, this is why we in a, one of the reasons we in the dilemma we in right now. Like, I don't even know if I'm really single or not, to be honest with you. But we still cool. You feel what I'm saying? Still figuring it out.
See, when niggas say we still cool, it usually means we're still fucking. But anyway, continue.
Nah, we ain't even did that. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, I say we still cool. Like, no, literally, like, in every sense, like, we still cool. Like,
Yeah.
like texting everything, checking on each other, all of that. But it's like, I just got some things I need to work on, bro. Like, I just don't feel like doing certain things. And it's just like, that's how it is. Like, the picnic thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, all right, finally did the picnic thing, right?
Oh, you did a picnic.
Well, we went to Peninsula.
Okay.
Right there, Rye Street.
Okay.
And they had a whole event going on. So we bought the picnic stuff.
Okay.
Mind you, yo, fellas, let me tell you something. Yo, there's a thing on Amazon, right? It's like $50, yo. It comes with everything you need for a picnic. And it's all in one basket, bro. Go get that.
That's
you know
really
what I'm
helpful.
saying? That joint got everything you need, dog. The blanket is even in there. So anyways, so we found a little spot in the shade, praise the Lord. And we hung out, man. And she got her little picnic. And it was like, cool, man. And so, you feel me? I'm like, dope. You know, I actually enjoyed myself too. And, we had some cool food. There was this pizza shop that's based in Brooklyn, which doesn't surprise me. But they had a hot honey pizza. I was like, what is this? You know? And I'm like, look, I'm from New York. Regular cheese slice is fine. Hot honey, I've never heard of that in my life. But
I've definitely heard of that.
you heard of that?
Yeah.
Well, they said they was based in Brooklyn. And I was like, oh, it makes sense. And the guy started laughing. But like, bro, what the hell? I tried it.
She
It was
finally
good.
got her picnic.
She got her picnic. And, cool. And then, like, all right, and then cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then my thing is when it's stuff like, all right, what's next? Because, you're about to bother me with something else. It's like, leave me alone. And then so for me, bro, yeah, man. Man.
It's
a
weird.
lot, bro.
It's weird
But,
hearing your perspective because there's like men who actually want to do those things.
I know.
They
but
want
I
to do
don't-
the picnic thing.
Yeah.
They want to do all of that.
I want to do it on my own time.
But which is when? I feel like she's been asking for a picnic forever.
Okay. Yeah. But now you're
But forever.
demanding a picnic. And that's the difference. You weren't just asking, you were making it feel like you needed that to be like urgent. To the point where like you really felt like
It's an ultimatum picnic
exactly.
or you're single.
So now I'm like, okay, that's some bullshit. And this is what this
So
thing we talk about.
Are you
Oh,
do you
this-
care if she stays
The
there?
question.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Let's
sorry,
go back
sorry,
to the
folks.
question at hand.
I mean, yeah, I'm actually I learned that from you because I could be a bit affectionate, but also could kind of want company sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like there is a limit. 3 days.
Oh my gosh. Same.
Well, I got that from you. But-
let me tell them.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Absolutely,
so I have a 3-day rule, and some agree, some don't, but whatever. I have a 3-day rule, and this is for specifically when you do not live with your partner. They have their own place, you have your own. There's a 3-day rule, okay? So my 3-day rule: if I'm staying over there 3 days consecutively, that third day, I'm taking my ass home. I'm taking my ass home. I'm gonna go home and tend to what the things I need to tend to. I'm gonna do my laundry. I'm gonna cook my meal. Like 3 days to me is enough,
100.
And honestly, but this is how people are so different. Like my boyfriend, he would love if I was there every goddamn day and just up his ass. And I'm just like, I cannot operate like this. Like, I'm the type of person, even before I got into a relationship, I'm going to the movies alone. I'm going to dinner. I'm like still enjoying my alone time. So the 3 days consecutively, that's the cutoff. I can't stay no more than 3 days. I gotta go to fuck home. And some people get it, some people don't. Especially it's weird because he lives in my neighborhood. And a lot of his friends are like, the girls, they're like, if my man lived in the same neighborhood as me, I would be over there every day. And I would, like, I would literally, like, that would be my home. And da-da-da. I'm like, no, because I actually like my own home. I like my own space.
Yeah, people don't know how to be alone, and that's the problem.
Yeah. And I mean, I love my man to death, but after 3 days, I need you to get the fuck out of my face. I need you to.
No, I need you to, like, please.
I need you to. And I don't feel like that's bad, but some people will probably be like, that shit is weird.
No, it's not.
It's not weird.
They're weird. And ask them how long they ever been single. And they only like 20. Ask them how many relationships they had by the time they're 25. And that is weird.
So you like my 3-day rule?
Love it. Actually, I'm actually kind of somewhat implementing that now. But I kind of go over that.
Yeah.
Because I just don't feel like, all right, y'all know me, y'all. Y'all been with me from the start. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been doing this podcast for a year now.
Yeah, it might be a little over.
A little over.
Yeah.
Y'all knew when I was single. I've been single pretty much all my 20s. You feel what I'm saying? Didn't get in a relationship at 29. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to be alone. I like being alone. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, when my girl asked me, girl or not, whatever it is, I don't know what when my girl asked me if I miss her, I'll be like, no. I just saw you. But then she be thinking she be making jokes and saying I got autism because I'm just too honest. And it's just like, no.
Oh my gosh, is that a form of autism? Being too honest?
It's like social cues, stuff like that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But no.
Did you ever get tested for
that? No.
Oh.
I mean, I would like to, though. But I don't got that. I just like being real, bro. And because I'm going to be honest with you because I need you to know what's up. Like, no, I do not miss you. It's nice talking to you, but like, I didn't want to talk to her yesterday. I didn't feel like it. But then I called her like 9:30. I was like, all right, this is appropriate time. I give her a call. 9:30
at night?
Yeah, I give her a call. Didn't pick up. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? She called me today. Well, cool. Saw her face, FaceTime, blah, blah. I'm just not that. Listen, when I want you and I miss you and all, you will know. So I feel like for me, when you're like that and you miss me, fine. All right, whatever. You like mommy, my mom. Like, I don't really care for like, I just told my mother I didn't miss her. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't. I love you. I don't miss you.
Do you ever think about just lying? Just to spare, just to spare him.
I really like doing that. I kind of worked on it today with her because she's like, "You miss me?" I was like, "No," and I was like, "Yo, am I?" I was like, "Yeah, but whatever."
Well, you already said no, so I don't believe.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, man, no, I don't miss you. I don't want to lie about it either. I do not miss you, but I love you, and I'm. Hey, it's good to know you well. How are you doing? But no, I don't miss. That's a strong feeling. I miss you.
After the 3, so what about so 3 days, you implement the 3 days, she goes home.
It could go as many days as a week. It depends how I feel.
Okay, so you don't care about seeing your partner every week, or you don't care. It's just like whenever, the time is free and
and I feel like it.
And you feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great, yeah.
I don't know how good,
I
don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's it, man.
I don't know if that's actually a good thing.
It's
me.
Is,
I guess, yeah.
It's me,
Yeah, I mean, maybe maybe finding a woman who also doesn't care. I remember I dated a guy who he was kind of similar to you, and but his was like once a week. Like he was okay with, and this is just not even just me, but like even the girls he was dating, he's like, I could do once out of the week.
Well, he sounded like he had a roster, so he was putting you on a schedule.
Well, I don't know at that time, but I mean, he probably did. He's an athlete. I think they're all like pretty much whores, but yeah, it was like, yeah, I'm not I don't feel obligated to see you.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I don't know,
but I also had a guy who like he had his own place, and he literally, like, when it came to spending the night or anything, he's like, no, like, I don't want to go to your place. I don't want to spend the night at your house. So I think it just depends on the guy, to be honest.
I'm at that. Bro, I'll be 32 in 6 months. Like, I don't want to spend a night at your place. Like, listen, my thing is this. What do we need at your, and this is the problem with her, and this is what I was having an issue with her, my person. and this is what I was saying. It's like, what do you really need me there for? Just to say I came to your spot? That's some bullshit. Because, all right, I understand.
That's not fair. That's not fair. Quality time.
You could come to my house. You're always at my house. So what? You come here. What is the now? When she had her old spot, I ain't gonna front. It was very much an equal thing. You know what I'm saying? But also, and I hate to say this, things were still new. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. As time goes on, like, hey nigga, you come to my crib now. You may be going through something with your car, which she was, blah, blah, blah. And she tries to say that I didn't never be like, oh, I'll come over here, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe that. I don't know. Maybe I did, though. Maybe I was just like, I didn't really, like, oh, well, I see your car's messed up. I'll come over there. But it's like, all right, well, do you know what I got going on? I got to be somewhere, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, I mean, I don't know. I'm selfish, and I know I am. But listen, it is what it is. It's who I am. I like being selfish to a degree about certain things because I think I make up for it in other ways. I'm a very caring and giving person. My selfishness is my selfishness. That's what I want for me. So I don't want to have to make all these accommodations that don't make sense. It's like you just want to be find ways to express, unhinged emotions.
But relationships are compromise.
Fair.
And to me, my compromise is the 3-day. Like, all right.
But that's reasonable. You're a human being who needs quality alone time. You need time alone. That is for your mental health. It's a recuperative period.
But we also live, to me, in a generation where everyone just wants to move in. Like, that's pretty much the next, that's beyond, like, we're not even talking about marriage. We're just talking about we're together. You have your own place. That's obviously in their mind the next step is we're supposed to move in. Now we think different because obviously I'm not going to move in without some type of like engagement or something like that. So that's obviously, and that's another reason why I don't want to spend the night over there or like more than 3 days, because then it's like, okay, I don't live here. I'm not, I don't help you pay bills. We're not shacking up, this is not my house. And I don't want to be here like a whole week, more than a week. Yeah. That means I'm starting to live there. I don't like that. Because what's the saying? You can't, don't get the cow, don't get the milk. What is the saying?
Oh, please don't. I think you're going to butcher it.
Why get the cow? You know it. You know this saying. Why get the milk? Whatever. It's basically like, why am I going to act as a wife? Why am I going to be here, living here, cooking, cleaning, doing the dishes, and I'm not actually a wife? I'm going to do that at my own house because that's where I live. That's where I reside.
You guys can have your little nights where you do that at his house. Yeah. That's fair. But yeah, to make it feel, because there's a level of intention. That's what's missing. That's the key thing. It's an intentional thing. When my person needed a place to stay for 2 weeks, thank you, Father God, I had that blessing to do that. You're my girl. I'm not going to let you, hotel or somewhere and things were going on at her. So, yeah, okay, come over for 2 weeks. You need the place for 2 weeks. Fine. All right, fine. That's not a problem. There's an intention there. You need my place for 2. You need to stay here for 2. Okay. Thank God I got the place to do that. That's fine. But when you're not living, and I have made that abundantly clear.
But any man would have been like, I just feel like besides you and her, but like anybody would have been like, okay, you can move in here. That's just like a normal thing.
That's what she wanted me to say. But she
Probably.
gotta understand, as Christians, that's not right. And we're already doing things that's sinful. Well, I'm gonna add more to that. That's indecent. Why I'm moving you in, we not even engaged. I don't even know if I want to be married. I don't know if I'm ready for marriage.
That's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah. But and honestly, a lot of, in my experience, well, I don't even want to say in my experience, people that I know, when they move in with their boyfriend and girlfriend, usually it results in like cops being called, or you're somebody's breaking the lease.
Yes, yo, word.
It's just no point of doing that.
I don't got time for that, bro. I don't got time for that. And you moving with me, listen, that means I'm getting off of HUD. You messing my
HUD is housing.
Yeah.
Assistance.
You know what I'm saying? You messing up what I got going on right now. Like,
well, that's why a lot of people don't get married, because it's like, you're not getting my pension, or you're not getting my.
Yeah, I don't even want to be on that. I thought I was gonna be off of it. Turns out I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, getting closer.
Yeah.
But still, we're gonna move you in, then we gotta mess up all of that. Then for what? To break up 2 months from now, you move out. Now I gotta figure out how to
They don't end the best. I mean, obviously some end in marriage, but they don't always end in like, oh, let's go, after we live together, we're going to go buy a house. I think most premature, you're moving in, boyfriend and girlfriend, a lot of that shit doesn't last. And it's no reason to fuck up both our credit, break, delete. Say, I'm not doing that.
I do my dirt by my lonely. You know what I'm saying? Word.
But I like that you like my 3-day rule.
I think that's a beautiful, brilliant rule.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love the space. I love being able to go to my partner's house, stay there, enjoy my time there, and then go the fuck home. I love the balance.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So we're going to go into corrupt comments. So there's a tweet that Samaria put up on her. Well, this got on the Shade Room, but she tweeted or whatever.
What's her name?
Her name's Samaria.
I've never heard of her.
This is 2C's. You heard of 2C.
Yeah, well, what happened to him? Oh, damn.
I think he went D1. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I'm dragging it, but he wanted to be in sports.
For real?
He did something. Yeah, something involving that.
Oh, wow. That's good for him. That's good. That's good.
That brings me also to a point. I feel like artists, that's kind of the gateway. If say you always wanted to play football, and like now you're artist, you got the fame, you got the connections. I mean, why not? They were in his ass because he wanted to do that, but it's like, why not?
Come on, man. He's young, man. Reach for the stars, bro.
But the tweet says, I love my man and I want to be married to one person forever, but I don't want to share a room with a man or live with a man. I don't know how to explain this.
Oh, that's great. Listen, we actually, you know what? Me and my other person, we were talking about this and surprisingly, she actually would understand that.
She agreed.
Yeah, and I definitely agree. But we would say that, like, you know, we understand why there are some marriages that have, like, the other person, these motherfuckers that's getting money. You know what I'm saying? Where they got a house together, but either the house got 2 bedrooms or multiple bedrooms, or they married and they got separate cribs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or like when they really got money and they built like a whole other house on the same property.
Right. Yeah.
I like that idea.
Bro, we are human beings. Don't nobody need to beat up your butt all the time. You need time for yourself. As a man, because I'm a man, I only speak from, but even as women, y'all be going through stuff. Y'all need time to process and go through things alone.
Yeah.
Everybody does. And don't make me bringing God into it, because you definitely need that time with God too. That's number one. You need time where, like, sometimes you feel like you pouring too much into another person. You forgetting about pouring into God, bro. Like, I ain't been in my book. I ain't opened my Bible app I ain't been in my Bible. Dang, yo.
But I've been with this nigga 5 days out the week.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we kicking whatever. It's like, yo, I'm feeling a little empty.
Yeah.
Your social battery runs. You know what I respect? The one supervisor at our job, because she was very honest, and we're both ADHD, so I totally respect when she said this. She said, she was like, it's like my second, third day there, and I was, ready to have a con. I was like, you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. My social battery's just a little low today, so I'm sorry if I'm a little off. I'm like, was like, yo,
I
I
respect
respect.
that.
I was like, yo, that's cool, man. I was like, yo, I'll leave you alone. I still want to kind of talking up, you know what I mean? But
That makes me think, when people are married and they're not in the best mood to talk, or they didn't have a good day or whatever, or even if they're fine and they just don't feel like speaking, can you come home and not say shit?
hi, hey, how was your
Is
day?
it possible to just come? Don't ask me how much. I
Actually,
don't
I
like
hate that.
question.
I don't like that
ask
either.
me
And
how
don't ask
work
me how it
was.
worked. Don't ask me how it worked. Don't. Yeah,
I don't
really care.
always
Yeah,
want to
you're
hear
right.
that.
I feel you.
Unless I actually have an interesting story to tell. But I don't always want to hear that. And do I always have to speak when I get in the house?
Right, bro.
Just because somebody else is there.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
When you know the feeling of like when you feel like you gotta entertain someone because they're in your presence.
Yes.
I hate that, man. I hate
I
that.
hate
It's such a
that.
burden, bro.
I honestly don't like that. But it made me think, like, bro, what do you do when you're married and like this is something you have to talk to this person? I mean,
and then they be having kids.
oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but
royally screwed.
And they're saying, because I sent that tweet to my
Yeah.
man, and he's like, that's not a real marriage, because she liked the idea of a separate house or a separate. Now, I've always been a fan of separate bedrooms.
Yeah, I think separate bedrooms is definitely, I would say that the separate housing, that can be, that really would have to depend on
the
those two
money.
individuals.
I think it depends on the money.
Well, of course that, but I'm saying
also the people.
Yeah, that depends on like those two people's personalities for sure. But the 2 bedrooms should be good enough. That should be suffice.
Right.
That should be suffice.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, 100%.
I like that idea. But you know what? A lot of people will say, like, that's not technically a real marriage.
Oh, shut up. You don't know what a real marriage. Shut up.
I think it just changes throughout time.
Just hate when people feel like they know. Bro, I used to be a know-it-all, and I didn't know shit. And I hate when people, especially in social media,
that's what this podcast is about.
They're just so quick to say some stupid, opinionated bullshit. Like, that's not a real marriage. What would be a real marriage? They're married. What is not a real marriage? What's a real marriage? When you have no time to yourself.
Yeah.
You're still a person. What are you talking about? Shut up.
And I love the idea, like, with the separate bedrooms thing. It's like, okay, the night has ended. I can go in my bedroom, watch my show, or just like do whatever if I want to do a skincare routine, if I want to do anything. It's like you have your own room, your own bathroom. I have my own room, my own bathroom, and we just coexist. But you know what? When I mentioned this to Mom, and my mom was someone who was married for like 20 something years, and she's like, don't get used to your partner not having you around. And I totally agree with that. You don't want to get used to not sleeping and, so-and-so with your man. But I definitely think that time apart is needed. And however you choose to spend your time apart.
Whatever y'all agree is acceptable.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, yo, don't get used to it. But if we got a routine, then why not?
No, I mean, like, I think she meant, like, don't get used to, like, your partner. Don't get used to your partner not having you around. Like, like, you should always feel needed and wanted. You don't want to get used to your partner not needing and wanting you.
Well, I don't think that has nothing to do with the want. I don't know. I don't know what they mean by that. That's some woman shit. The way she worded that was very, very feminine. Okay. I'm sorry. It just sounds.
I mean, well,
to me, it's like
you're gonna be in a relationship with a woman. If you
want to be in a relationship with me, you still love me, you still want to be with me. Cool. If you need some time alone, then go take some time alone. Count how many days you need. Tap in. You could check in. You could respond to my message. I'll check in on you. Whatever the case is. Vice versa. It could be a 1-word text. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're just a different breed, though.
I am very
because that's not how a relation. Yeah, I mean,
that's
not really how relationships
I'm very much
work.
a different breed, and I hope and pray that there is someone out there that would agree
on some of your points,
or like all of them. Yeah, at least
Well,
90.
nobody's gonna
All
agree
right,
with
a
all of them.
95%, 95%, or 90%.
I've realized a lot of this is also I've realized a lot of married people, especially at our job, they don't have friends.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of
It's
weird,
just their
man.
partner and like their kids if they have kids.
Yeah, it's mad
But
weird.
I'm like, oh, like,
That's crazy.
you know, who you going to dinner with my husband or who you going to trip with? And I get it, like, clearly, because, you know, some people say your husband is their best friend, wife, whatever the case is. But I'm like, damn, I'm looking around like, you guys really don't have any friends.
You know, I'm being real with you, bro.
Is that something that you think that's something that just dies off though? Like,
It
as you,
shouldn't.
I don't think it should, but I just
Right.
think when you get into this married life and then kids come, it's like, is it just your
Don't
friends
get me
just
wrong,
die
because I be
off?
noticing it with certain friends. You know what I'm saying? Certain people that's married. Yeah, I just be feeling like, I don't know what it is. Some women just be feeling like they got a golden ticket once they get married and have kids or just whatever married. And then they just like the rest of the world is just
Doesn't
it just
matter.
doesn't exist. Like it's like, bro, relationships matter outside of your marriage. Like that stuff matters. But I don't know, bro. It just be weird, bro. People are weird, bro.
Married life's different.
Bro, and I don't think people there's this level of married life that people like, bro, it's all about you at the end of the day. That's what you want for your life. That's fine. But don't be trying to people try to act like that's the example of what married life. Ah, that's just marriage. No, that's your marriage.
Right.
Like, yeah, no, that's because that's crazy.
Yeah, just miserable.
Right. It's given like you're lonely when you're really not alone. Like,
That's the worst.
yeah, like
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably how your girlfriend.
yeah,
You need to work on that. Or not. I mean,
I don't know. Well, we got our own thing we kind of
Yeah.
working on right now.
I'm not gonna lie, we've been doing Bible study, which I really like.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if it's technically Bible study. I mean, we watch these like 20-minute sermons together and
Okay.
you know,
yeah.
I mean, he's going through the Bible. It's not like I think Bible study in my mind was like two people opening up a Bible and then, you know, you guys go over it. But we just been watching it and honestly, I like it. I feel like your beliefs and your views and should never be wavered depending on who you date.
No, 100%.
They either need to get on board or get the fuck on.
Word.
That's like the best way I could put it.
Word.
But yeah, that foundation, you got to build that foundation, man. Because everybody's going to have their flaws and shit. Everybody's going to, you know, some people might want to live alone, want to have their own bedroom. And it's just like, you just do what the fuck works for you.
Yeah.
That's why my 3-day rule works for me. If you want to be up your man's ass every day, all day, that's what works for you.
But I also think that for the women that are doing that or men that are doing, check in with your partner and ask them if, come on, try to read the room, man. Be considerate. Like, all right, I get you may be very affectionate and needy, but can you try to make sure that the other person is feeling the same way and they don't like their battery is still like they're able to do that? Like, come on, but like
one thing I really like about my relationship is he knew who I was before and he just respects my space. I really, really appreciate that. Like, don't, you know, I need my space. You know, I need to watch my shows. You just kind of know my routine. So I like that. It's like, I don't have to compromise on that.
Facts.
That part. Facts. But yeah, we're going to close the pod, how we do every pod. It's something about your 20-somethings that you want to take it over. You want me to go first?
You could take that over.
It's something about your 20-somethings that makes you value your space. That was safe. I like that.
That was really safe.
That was safe.
I like that. Yeah, there's something about your 20-somethings that make you want to respect others' space.
I don't like that you copy me, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Choose something else.
Well, I'm a little older. I'm kind of feeling like
listen.
All right, there's something about your 20-somethings that there's something about your 20-somethings that make you want to appreciate your time alone.
Yeah, that was solid. I mean, that was still the
It's still
same
the
thing
same
I
thing.
said, but
Well,
I mean, just be
gosh.
original. Like, I mean, but
All
whatever.
right.
It's
All
okay.
right, I'll do one more. All right. I'll do
Think
one-
hard. think long and hard.
There's something about your 20-somethings that make you, that draw you to want to know more about yourself.
I love that. I've been learning a lot about myself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, yeah.
It's that far.
That's that far.
I like that.
Okay, guys, got that far.
As always, thanks again for watching another episode of the 20 Somethings podcast. Stay tuned.